Mood I'm in. Oh, why it's almost like being a. Anyway, come. I'm going to make this really short. I'm going to tell you why you have to come, um, and why it's important. So, first of all, let's just acknowledge the amazing uh, thing that I'm wearing. I don't know if I can show you. I'm going to try and show you. I'm just going to do this for a bit. I'm going to try and show you just how amazing it is. Right. So, what you get at Speaker's Corner, and I'm going to say if you are coming, you might not want to go past the normal Speaker's Corner because those boys are very loud and it's a little bit tricky there, I would imagine, at the moment. And also, there is the Winter Wonderland. So, what I would advise is you come in from a different entrance. And if you go to our website to the event, you will see where we suggest that you might want to enter. Okay. So, that's number one. Number two, I'm going to be, I've got a perfect Halloween jumpsuit. Number three, more important, is that you will meet people that will make you feel like you're not going nuts anymore. You will have conversations, you will stand and you will have conversations with many people all in one place that know that women don't have penises, that don't use words like male people and female people or trans identified or trans woman. We really do stick to good language and it will give you the courage that you might need in your own life to use language that actually makes sense. Um, and so what we have at Let Women Speak, the way it works is there is no hierarchy, there is no special guest, there is no woman's story any more important than any other at all. And I do mean any. Um, every woman brings, when she stands and speaks, is she brings a little piece of herself. And sometimes it takes incredible courage. But we are just so, I was going to say blessed. I hate that though. We are so lucky that we have managed to carve out this thing. And it's not by chance, right? It didn't just happen. Um, I have made it my commitment to go each and every month to Speaker's Corner and now also around the country and around the world. And that's month in, month out. And there might be some months where, I travel. It's a whole from where I live. It is a whole day. I leave at like 9 o'clock in the morning and I often don't get home until 7 to 9 o'clock at night. And I'm just saying that I now have to have security, and that gets ever more expensive because in different places I need much more security, and those things are not for free. Um, how weird. I wonder what happened there. Can you hear me? Uh, hmm. I wonder if I just turned that down and turned up the wrong one. Um, yeah. Anyway, so what we do is sometimes you'll get someone who they weren't intending to speak, and then they just come up and they say something from the heart. And sometimes it's the first time they've ever maybe admitted being a victim of sexual assault, um, or maybe it's the first time they have talked about some of the stuff that's happened to them with this cult. Maybe it's the first time they felt that it was safe enough to complain about some of the things that have happened to them because of this cult. And we get a broad range of women from all different walks of life, old and young, and all the spectrum all the way through. We get some women that come every single month. And of course, we are all protected by the absolute grit of Iris and the stewards. And the stewards don't come, they're not my stewards, they're our stewards. They are part of this very important little thing that we've created where I genuinely, if you haven't been, I promise it's, as Louise says, who's one of our regulars and also stewards, that it's like a pilgrimage. You really do feel like a different person once you've left, once you've actually attended, once you've sort of stood there in amongst it and you've seen the amazing things that happen there. So I'm just saying, every month is a great month to come. We probably won't be doing anything in December because all you lovely people have other things to do, but we will be doing, this might be the last one at Hyde Park. No, it won't. It'll be November. Um, but yeah, come Halloween, don't come Halloween, I don't really worry. Let me just do this. See if it's worked. Sometimes there's too much light. It's like it's glowing for me, but anyway. Um, it glows for ages as well. It glows like in the middle of the night. Okay, so do come. It's very, very exciting, and if you don't come, it doesn't work. This is for you. This is for all of us to both speak and hear. So yeah, and then my lovely Mary, who helps me with all the tech. I mean, to be fair, she's a little bit more skilled than I am, which doesn't take much. So I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. It's it's the only free to attend event that happens in this movement. It's the only thing that genuinely is grassroots, as in on grassroots. It is an organic, wonderful, just wonderful thing that just grows and grows and grows, and is a global movement. That's what Let Women Speak is. And I just want to say to all the people that keep wanging on about, oh, you should know, I don't want permission. Look, everything that we do that feels the reason it feels good, the reason it feels right is because the things that we do with Let Women Speak is all about the women around us. It's not about me. It's not about special guests or special speakers. It's not about, people that have published books or people that have constantly been on the radio or the television. It's not about that. It's about you women. And it was you women in Nottingham that started shouting "Let women speak," and it just felt so right, and it was such a wonderful moment of this sort of unified chanting of women shouting at a load of blokes in dresses saying "Let women speak" because they tried to drown us out. So that's just what that's what this is about. That's why it's called Let Women Speak. It's because it's this beautiful organic thing. So if you're coming, I'll see you on Sunday. If you're a little bit further up north, I will see you next month. But I promise you, come along. You will find friends. Don't worry if you're coming alone. You will find friends. We are at Reformers Tree in Hyde Park. It is part of the tradition of Speakers Corner. So, therefore, we are not allowed amplification. You're not really allowed flags. And actually, the way I have seen flags used over the last few years, I'm beginning to think I'd maybe like to never see another flag again. But there you go. We will see you. We will see you on Sunday. But for now, if you can come to Speaker's Corner and you can help create an environment in which a woman who is freed and liberated from her isolation and her silence, then I promise we will win. If you can be one of the women who is liberated from her silence and you feel brave enough to come and share your story with us in person, then I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Because I never